Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. 5050, with Flawless Fatherhood, back in the house. The host with the most. Just gonna peel back the curtains real quick and just be able to give you guys a little bit of insight in how I maneuver and how I operate when it comes to my kids and their end of the school year celebration. Just how I close out the school year with my sons. All right, now granted, my oldest two sons are adults, 27 and 21. And so they're adults, aspiring careers and independent. They're good to go. Okay. But I'm talking about my 10-year-old son that I have a joint physical custody timeshare with between his mother and I, week to week, on a Wednesday to Wednesday, Wednesday afternoon to Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon to Wednesday afternoon. So I have him just as much as the mom has. And guess what? I never signed a freaking birth certificate. But, hey, no, we're not going to get into that. I just want to be able to show you guys how I move as a father. And look, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I don't I wouldn't advise you to do anything that I wouldn't do or haven't done. I'll try to lead by example, okay? You won't just hear me, oh, do this, do that, and I wouldn't do it, or I haven't done it. I've done the hard work for you. You have to pick up what I'm putting down. If you want my results, you have to be able to do what I've done. You have to be able to take the research that I've done and I've accumulated with and I've formulated to say, hey, this is the blueprint how to get things done. This is summertime. It's time to get these kids back. 50-50 joint physical timeshare. The only thing stopping you is you. Okay? Now it's amazing. See, I'm getting sidetracked already. But it's amazing how you men can sit up here and you can finesse these women out of their panties, but you cannot finesse more time back with your children. That's mind-boggling to me. Think about that. You were able to be nice and finesse and get her body, but you can't get more time back with your children? Come on. Tap into that. Let's make it happen. Let me get in before I start rambling on to other stuff. So Mr. Jones is my fifth grade teacher's, my son's fifth grade teacher's teacher. And my son's fifth grade teacher, let me calm down. So y'all starting to get me amped up, man. When I go up, I go up. And he sent this via the Class Dojo app, maybe like a week and a half ago. But of course, I drag my feet. Drag my feet. And I didn't go out and get the things until Memorial Day. But he sent this out to everyone and said, good morning, parents. We will be having a classroom end of the year party Wednesday the 29th. The party will be immediately following the last ELA summative and will consist of the rest of the day, classroom time. Encloses a list of items the kiddos have requested for their party. Please comment below any items you would like to donate. Please feel free to message me if you have any additional questions. On behalf of the kids, I thank you for all your support. So you see what the kids have, a list of what the kids have accumulated, what they asked for: pizza, Chick-fil-A, cookies, cheddar ruffles, cheddar cheese ruffles, Sprite, root beer, Primes, and coffee. Like, who the heck's drinking coffee? That got to be for the teacher, right? That got to be for the teacher. So entertainment, RC cars, and virtual reality stuff, Monopoly, Switch, Twister, and Guess Who board games and stuff like that. So I decided to go to the comment section of that post. You have you had like probably about three other parents that commented before me. Look, you see how active I am? I'm in the mix already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm be beating people there. So you see Miss Trina say I'll bring Chick-fil-A. Miss Sierra said she'll bring Sprite and cheddar cheese ruffles, and Heather said she's going to bring chocolate covered pretzels. And there you go, your boy Mr. 5050. I said I was going to bring a Twister board game and Capri Suns. So you had the stuff that other parents after that, that they commented, after I had commented, and the rest of us. So, of course I go to the store. Me and my son go to the store, wait to the Memorial Day, like I said. Went to the store, and we got the Kool-Aid Jammers. They're just like Capri Suns, So we got those because my son had wanted those instead of the Capri Sun Jammers, instead of the Capri Suns. So we got the Kool-Aid Jammers, got like 4 of those, and we got the Twister game, So look, I ain't never been good at Twister, even when I was smaller, that wasn't my thing, But I'm sure they had fun with that, and also. I got Mr. Jones a $50 gift card, Visa gift card. Let me tell you something. I told him probably about a week and a half ago that I was going to get him a gift card. And I told him, look, because we spoke on the phone. I said, look, I know I don't have to do it, but I want to do it. I appreciate you. I usually do that. I probably only missed like two or 3 years out of the whole time with my boys, because usually that's just something that I do to show my appreciation. You got to understand, I've been a single parent since my boys were 9 and 3 years old. So I've been in the mix and doing this stuff, So, and which is Mr. Jones was my 10-year-old. It was his first male teacher, and my first male teacher was in the 5th grade. So it's kind of ironic, So, Mr. Jones is all small years, so I think he deserved a little bump up, did a little bump up. Now, throughout the year, guys, outside of just communicate with him on the phone, or requesting for him to call me to touch bases, or talking through the Class Dojo app. I've also been involved even from the beginning of the year. We did the story time. I did a story time with Meet the Teacher. Went out and we met the teacher. Me and my son met the teacher. Went out and looked at the school and walked around and did everything and saw, just did a little sightseeing. Gathered some paperwork and things like that. So I attended the Meet the Teacher Day, and I believe I did that on a work day. So I actually went in and for maybe like 15, 20 minutes or something like that. Then I went to the school and we did that. And then and it wasn't actually school going on yet. And then I had I went back to work. So I did that Meet the Teacher Day. So see how that sacrifice is? I went to work for a little bit, then went to the Meet the Teacher. So it's all about sacrifice. Okay, then middle of the year, they had a Donuts for Dads. I know you remember that. I did a short about that, and I did a video. So me and him went out there, we ate donuts, ate donuts, and we had a drink. Then we walked to the school, So I did a video and a short about that as well. And, and we took a picture. We make a great team, and we do make a great team. Me and all my sons make a great team. Look, they were blessed to have me. Because... But look, I went through some hell. And I'll be honest with you, if I hadn't went through the hell I went through when I was younger, chances are, they could have possibly been, a product of a single mother. Because I wouldn't have had the motivation to be in their lives. Because my unfortunate upbringing is what instilled in me to be like, I'm not living without my kids. Chop off my arms and my legs. I'm not living without my kids. So my misfortune was their fortune. And I'm glad I went through it for them. So, we do make a great team. So, guys, I stayed active, not just through the Class Dojo app, but also, I called and talked to the teacher, talked to other, people that was out there. I actually gave him a little bump up instead of the 25 because my son was kind of clumsy this year. He done, getting older, I guess, I'm kind of clumsy too, so I'm not going to hold him and just say blaming his mama. But he hurt his knee this year, and he fell and bumped his head in recess, so they had to make sure he have a concussion or something, crazy. So the clinic all called it. So, there was a little drama this year with him. So, but he definitely is a good kid, but guess what? With all kids, they need a little tighten up though. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. If you want to do some parenting, you got to do your parenting. It's a balance. It's loving and it's discipline. You can't just be loving but don't have any discipline. I know I'm going off topic, but here's the thing. I feel as if you do that hard work early when they're young, the least amount of work you'll have to do when they're older. But the least amount of work you do when they're younger, the more work and the more stress is going to cause you later. That's just my motto. I believe that. I've seen it. So I just want to give you guys a little insight. It's summertime, guys. It's freaking summertime. We need to start capitalizing on building up a case to get these children back 50% of the time. 50-50 joint physical custody. I don't care about no 50-50 joint legal and crap like that. I don't give a crap about that. Because at the end of the day, the mother can have the child the majority of the time, and then both parents have 50-50 legal custody. But that's just about saying where they go to school at and, medical decisions. And guess what? As long as she got the kids majority of the time, she'll override you anyway, and there's no repercussion for that. Straight up, Like men, if they miss their child support, put your hands behind your back. Women miss child support, be $20,000 behind child support, and they walk in God's green earth. You know what I'm saying? Just as like it ain't nothing. So, hey, that's just how it is. But this is the summer we need. Hey, we need to start recovering timeshare. Recovering time back. Look, my son was almost 2. He was like 2, just over a year and a half. So let's just say 18 months, but it was a little bit more than that. But it was at least 18 months. I waited 18 months to build my case before I went to the courthouse and established paternity and got a joint custody agreement. Now, I know I say do it early, but do it early when you're in a good space in your relationship. Me and her were not in a great space in our relationship because I was really supposed to break up with her early when my son was born. Right the day of he was born. Not going to speak on that, but I realized that if I had broke up with her then, it was for good reason too, but I ain't finna get into it. You can speculate and you'll be pretty close to it. But I couldn't do that then because I know I wouldn't have been getting 50-50. It's no way I can get, nowhere just going to give a father, especially unwed father, 50-50 joint legal custody to a non-custodial parent. What's it going to happen? But I had to build myself up a case for a good year and a half. I did a year and a half. You guys just got to commit 9 to 12 months. It's simple. I've laid it out for you, but we'll talk about that later. Hey guys, listen, Flawless Fatherhood, where you hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Hey, look, I'm leading by example. These are the things you got to be able to do, be able to show and demonstrate to say, hey, look, this father's locked the hell on. You start spreading this. You spread this whole, how much you call it, not the worksheets, but this body of work out to the courtroom and say, hey, this is it. Look at all this. Now let me ask you, you think they're going to be like, oh man, you don't deserve it. No, they're not going to say that. Let me ask you this. You think that his mother done that? Went to meet the teacher? No, she didn't. I'll tell you that she didn't. You think she did the moms for whatever they did for the moms? No, she didn't. I know because I asked my son. Did you think she gave anything for the end of the school year thing? No, I did. Look, you saw it on the whole thing right there. You saw it with your own eyes. You saw how active I am. I was the 4th parent to act on, and say what I was going to bring. Being traditional and being like, I'm going to make all the money and mother's going to take care of the kids, that's going to get you spanked in court. This traditional stuff don't work anymore. You have to get your hands dirty. You have to be active with your children. All right? All right, guys, man. I ain't going to blow you up. That's enough. Flawless Fatherhood, where you hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Man, I love you guys. I want the best for you. This is the best freaking platform going. And it ain't really even took off yet. But I appreciate all you guys being here. And look, if you like the substance, like the content, please press like on the video. It goes a long way. And they let me know, hey, you guys appreciate the video. And it kind of prompts me to be like, motivate me to put more content out there. And share it if need be. And comment. Look, I would like to hear from you guys. Hey, look, this is a passion of mine, okay? It don't feel like work. Anything that doesn't feel like work. If a true passion doesn't feel like work. And this don't feel like work to me. But I feel like there's so much more to do. Flawless Fatherhood, where you hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Peace. I appreciate you guys. See you in the next video. Peace.